how do we communicate with people and connect with them after we've lost our husband? Very difficult, because death is like a foreign language. We just don't know how to interpret it, understand it, and then express it in the way we should. So I think part of the frustration of a widow is not having someone to talk to, not having someone to express their feelings to, not having someone to tell them, well, this is how I feel, and then to get them out in a way that other people understand. They're never going to understand. They may want to, they may try, they may listen, which are all the three ingredients to wonderful communication and connection. But as a widow, we're looking for someone who can understand exactly what we're going through, because it's this pain, it's this not understanding ourselves to a degree, how we feel. So my suggestion to you is that you surround yourself with widows, and get together and talk about it. You'll be surprised how many widows actually want to talk but don't talk and are not encouraged to talk. And there's this thing, you have to be strong, you have to go out there and carry on with work, carry on with life, and get on with life, because it is the expected thing. Well, please don't. Please find someone you can talk to, especially a widow. If you can't find a widow, then please talk to your friends. But I encourage you to either go onto the internet, if you're on Facebook. I don't do these things, but I know it can be done. Find a network of people that you can talk to. And this is what I've done. I've got a friend who's just lost her husband a year ago. And then I've got a friend who lost her husband 8 years ago. And that gives me perspective of where I can be in 8 years, what she's accomplished. But the friend who's lost her husband 8 years ago, she will tell you that it's so important to talk immediately, as soon as you can, to somebody who has lost somebody in death, particularly your husband, particularly their husband, because this is about your husband, this is about their husband, this is about finding that connection, which is so important when you've lost your husband. So please go out there, find a community of people who has lost their husband, especially if you're young. And so all you get all the time is people who haven't lost their husband. You're young. You'll find someone. Your husband wants you to carry on. He will be happy if you carry on and find someone. At this stage, we're not interested. That doesn't make us happy. That's not where we are. And if it is ever, well, all the best. Go out there and find yourself a new life with a new partner. However, it's right now. And it may be 10 years' time you still want you don't want a partner. It might be 20, it might be 30. You might want a partner within 6 months. Very rare for a woman. But the point is, talk to somebody who's lost their husband, because it's that that gives you connection. It's that makes it okay. It's that gives you understanding. So yes, have your friends, have those that you can talk to, but please, essential to your friend community now is finding those specifically who has lost their husband. You'll be surprised. There's lots of young widows out there that are just not speaking up. I've had this channel now for about a month or two, or maybe more. I've had no discussions. Nobody wants to talk about it. You need to talk, people. We need to get together and talk. I'm pioneering this. I am going out there and touching ground it's not very familiar on the internet and on YouTube. And it's got to be open. Death is something we need to talk about. Our emotional health will be better. Our mental health will be better. There won't be people going and having mental breakdowns, nervous breakdowns, meltdowns, panic attacks. If we just find a community that we can say, hey, today I feel I miss my husband. Today it's our anniversary. Today I made him a cup of tea. He's not even here. Today I ironed his shirt and he's not even here. And that's okay, because it's okay. It's really okay. And what's frustrating me is that nobody out there wants to talk about death. And yet it's the most natural thing in the world that's happening to people at this point, of life. So natural in the sense that it's happening so often, every second of the day. Somewhere in this world, somebody is losing their husband, and yet I have had no comments from you guys. I'm having no discussions. I'm reaching out to you. Please talk. This is a big, important thing. Talk to people who've lost their husband, especially if you're young. Please.